Hey guys, what's up? Thanks for checking out how to film skateboarding. This episode we're going to be talking about shooting B-roll and getting like establishing shots and getting all the clips that are in between the tricks to kind of help make your edits look a little more cool. Alright guys, so today I'm going to be demonstrating a lot of the shots on my Sony FS700. Alright, so a lot of the times some of the best B-roll that you guys can capture isn't really even planned. Most of the time it can just be when the skater's setting up for the shot or getting ready, or like the tries before they actually land it. So it's kind of good just to leave the camera running a lot before and try and zoom in and get close shots of their face, or zoom in and get close shots of the board, or just have like an establishing shot like this shot right here of Richie about to ollie the gap, where it can kind of show the whole gap and how big it is, but since I'm rolling with him, it makes it like give it kind of like a cinematic feel. Alright, so for a B-roll shot right now, we're going to try and just get a slow-mo shot of Richie's board flying through the air. So we're going to see if we can get this, and you know, board flying through the air is always a good one.
The old classic board through the air. Professional at this.
Try number 3.
Try number 3. Okay. Try.
Got it. Alright, so Richie kind of over-exaggerated the over freaking pissed off face, but still you get the idea. If someone's looking at a spot and you know that they look pretty intense, it's kind of good to capture that, because then you throw that before the clip and it's like the viewer watches it and they're like, oh shit, this must be really gnarly. He looks kind of scared or kind of anxious or whatever it is. But for me personally, I like to shoot a lot of my B-roll stuff in slow-mo, just so that I have the option to speed it up if I need to, or slow-mo it if I want. But I don't know, it always kind of makes it more like intense, I guess, when it's in slow-mo. So if you have a camera that can go 120 frames a second or 240, I would definitely use it. Alright guys, a big thing too that I think a lot of people mess up on is a lot of the best B-roll is just in the tries for when someone's doing a clip. So it's kind of good to pay attention to what you're shooting. And sometimes if a clip, you notice something that would be a good B-roll shot, mark it and save it so you don't delete it. Because I do know a lot of people, they'll get a clip and then they end up deleting all the tries. I definitely don't do that, but a lot of the guys I know and work with, they do. And I think a lot of it has to do with them not having enough space for storage. So if you can save all the tries, I would say do it for sure. When you're gonna edit that part, it's gonna really help a lot. Alright guys, well that's what I got to teach you guys for how to shoot B-roll, and hopefully you guys got some tips from that are useful. And yeah, tune in next week for how to shoot time lapses. Thanks.